So, in the previous episode of my car shopping series, I finally narrowed my shortlist down to 3 cars: the Golf GTI Clubsport, the GTI TCR, and the Golf 7.5R. At that point, I genuinely felt like I had the whole thing figured out. The plan was simple: continue searching, compare a few examples, and eventually make a decision. But then something happened. As car enthusiasts, we all do it. We sit on AutoTrader, Marketplace, and dealership websites late at night looking at cars we have absolutely no intention of buying. Well, a few days ago, I found myself browsing Mercedes-AMG A45s listings purely out of curiosity. And then I stumbled across something that completely threw a spanner in the works. A 2020 Mercedes-AMG A45s with 75,000 kilometers on the clock and the asking price 780,000. 780,000 rands. Now, I had to read that twice because when these cars were new, they were somewhere around 1.4 million rands. Yet, here we are today, looking at one for less than the price of the Golf 8Rs currently on the market. Suddenly, my entire shortlist didn't seem so straightforward anymore. Before we continue, do me a quick favor and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content. It helps the channel grow tremendously, and it also ensures you don't miss out on any future episodes. Now, let's get back to this A45s, because the more I think about it, the more dangerous this car becomes. For starters, this thing produces 310 kilowatts straight from factory. 310. That makes it the most powerful hot hatch on the market right now, I think. I hope I'm not forgetting something. And if we're being completely objective, it's arguably a much more special car than a Golf R. It's more aggressive, it's more exotic, it's more powerful. And let's be honest, seeing an AMG badge on your steering wheel just hits differently. The problem is that there has to be a reason why these cars have depreciated this much. And I think I know exactly why. This particular car is now 6 years old, which means it's out of motor plan, out of warranty. And once an AMG loses its safety net, buyers start asking very different questions. Not, can I afford to buy it, but rather, can I afford to own it? Because those are two completely different things. I also think these cars suffered from depreciation right from day one. When the A45s launched, one of its biggest rivals was the Audi RS3, and the RS3 had something very important going for it: a 2.5-liter 5-cylinder engine. Not only was it cheaper than the AMG when new, but many enthusiasts preferred the 5-cylinder soundtrack and character. As a result, the RS3 seemed to hold its value far better. Meanwhile, the A45s continued sliding down the depreciation curve, and now we're seeing a second wave of depreciation. The first owner couldn't justify the original price. The second owner is worried about maintenance, and that's exactly where I find myself, because I genuinely don't know what ownership looks like once this car gets old. Take the brakes, for example. The A45s runs massive 360mm front discs paired with 6-piston calipers. Compare that to a Golf 8R, which has slightly smaller 357mm discs and 2-piston calipers, or even the Golf 7.5R, which uses a considerably smaller setup. I already know that replacing discs and pads on a Golf R isn't exactly cheap. So what happens when those AMG brakes need attention? What happens when suspension components wear out? What happens when electronics start acting up? What happens when something breaks that requires genuine AMG parts? These are the questions keeping me awake at night. Because while the purchase price is now surprisingly affordable, the running costs may still be very much in the 1.4 million rand category. And that's where I need your help. Am I overthinking this, or am I seeing exactly why these cars have become so affordable? Would you take the risk and buy the A45s, or would you stick to something like the Golf 7.5R, Golf GTI TCR, or Clubsport and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with cheaper ownership costs? Because I won't lie to you guys, at 780,000 rands, this thing is incredibly tempting. So I'm putting this one over to you. If you've owned an A45s, worked on one, serviced one, or know someone who has, let me know in the comments section. What are these cars really like once they are out of motor plan? Are they reliable? Are they expensive? Are they secretly bargains? Or are they the kind of car that looks affordable until the first repair bill arrives? So yeah, we have it out here. These guys even have a whole workshop, which is crazy. But yo, this car is clean, guys. Like even this chrome finish on the rims, it's different. Most of them are in black. Yo, guys, 780K A45s, or you're getting like a Golf 8R or something like that, and this is even cheaper than a Golf 8R. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know, guys. But yo, I think you can see for yourselves. This thing is clean. No scratches. No dents. No stone chips. Like even at the front, because the front is usually where you get a lot of stone chips. Zero. I'm so conflicted. Guys, have a look at this. Excuse me for not having microphones on, but I just wanted to show you the condition of this interior. I mean, come on. Look at this. The car has 77,000 kilometers. The only thing that I can point out, which is just nitpicking really, it's just this small little crack here on the seat, but nothing bad. I mean, for 780,000 for an A45, guys, and this one seems to be like fully kitted out. Red seat belts. You even have the upgraded Burmester sound system. You have the electric seats, which are also heated. That's an optional extra. Let me change the lens. I mean, take a look at this. The car is at the car wash, the wash bay. I mean, even the Alcantara is still fresh. I mean, look at this. It hasn't even faded. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. But could you imagine? Like the A45s? Like, would you guys have this car over like a 7.5R or something? Oh, this is insane. I went to check out another A45s recently with a friend at a Mercedes dealership, and it was the facelift. It had like 48,000 kilometers, but the condition of this center console here, like, it was bad, guys. Like the leather on the seats, on the steering wheel, like it wasn't horrible, but it didn't look like a car with 48,000 kilometers, if you know what I mean. And this one, I don't know, this one looks like it has 30,000 kilometers. This is incredible. For 780,000 rands. Yo. Guys, look what they also have here. Like literally a Clubsport. But apparently the car is sold, which is a bummer. It's clean, this one. Hey, it has like 65,000 kilometers. Any car with Alcantara, you check the cleanliness using the Alcantara steering wheel. It still feels like Alcantara. It's not worn. The seats are not worn at all. They're not cracked. Yeah, nah. They do have some nice cars around here. Ferraris, you have an FF 488. There's a 458 hidden there. There is a 911 GT3 there. So, yo, they have nice cars here. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.